Hey guys, April here. I am popping in today with a video about how to optimize your header on your website, the hero section, the section that people see when they first get to your website. This section is so important to let people know what they're getting into when they get to your website. Why should they even stay around? So we are going to optimize that website header. I'm going to walk you through my 5 tips to do that. So let's go ahead and move my face and get started. So the first thing you want to do is clearly explain what you do. And you do this usually right about here. You can also do it right here in your subheaders, but your header and your subheader should let people know who you are and what you do so that when they get to your website, they know, should I stick around? Is this for me? So this is a workflows for tax pros, a client of mine. We just launched this in April of 2022. And you can see that it is simplifying automated tax workflows. We help tax pros. Who do they help? And what do they help them do? Automate workflows for a more profitable and peaceful practice. This is just such a great example of a clear header, clearly letting people know what you do. And a lot of people will just put their name of their business, which is okay. Like I've done that with my clients. It really depends on the business. I love having a really great looking logo up here so that people can still see your name. And if that's the case, then this works out. But I have some clients that will put their name here and then their subheader will let people know who they are and what they do. So we really want to make that clear. Another great example here is Loan Allies, your allies in mortgage lending and home ownership. We let them know right away what they're getting into. So these are just 2 really great examples of that. The next thing we want to do is include a direct call to action. A really good example of a direct call to action. And if you need more information about what a direct call to action is, check out my last video about direct and indirect calls to action. These are the 2 types of buttons you want to include on your website to turn visitors into customers. But real quick, a direct call to action is just letting your client know what you want them to do. What's that next step to work with you? You are guiding them to that next step. So Brav Adventures, client of mine, she has a wonderful one. Let's start your adventure. Oh, I love that because that just gives you all the travel feels, all the wanderlust, everything that you need. And just, you want to start that adventure. So you know exactly what to do. She has all these other great information, but you know, if you want to take that next step, you're clicking this button right here. Workflows has a great one. Automate My Biz. I talked about this one in my last video. So check that out. But these are 2 really great examples of direct calls to action. You also want to include a transitional call to action. They have theirs down here, but a great example of how to include this in your header is actually on my own website. I have my fit and pricing guide. This is an indirect or transitional call to action. People who are not quite ready to buy will, instead of leaving your website, they can learn more information. They can get your lead magnet. For me, that's my fit and pricing guide. Another great example of this is Loan Allies. She also has a free consultation. So if people aren't ready to apply, they may want to talk to her first. They can get a free consultation. So that, again, you can learn more about that in my last video. The next thing is an image of yourself or one that emits emotion. We want people to grow, to know, like, and trust you. And that is really done well with a picture of you. They want to know who they're going to work with. Especially if you're in a one-on-one kind of service or a coaching kind of service, having a picture of yourself, even if it makes you uncomfortable, it helps people know you and like you and trust you. These are the things they need to do before they work with you. So picture really helps with that. But say that you have a bigger business like my client over at Eastside Animal Hospital. They have a big team. They can't put everyone on there. So they put one that emits emotion. So they have this super cute picture of a puppy there. I love this picture so much. and we treat your pets like valued family members. Obviously, the animals are the number one thing you're focused on when you pick an animal hospital, a veterinarian to work with. So this one really emits a lot of emotion for pet owners, which obviously if you're at a veterinarian, you are most likely a pet owner. So that is a really great tactic right there. Make sure you have image of yourself or one that emits emotion. And finally, include a banner of your lead magnet or current promotion. So going back over to Eat 80, 80 Nutrition, she has her F Your Diet boot camp running right now. So that is her current promotion, and you can get that right here on that header. So that is really great. You can also do, instead of your transitional call to action here, if you don't have a program coming, you can put up here. I love this on Allie's. I will constantly change this for her to whatever program she's running, or if she's in between programs, we will highlight one of her free resources. So this is just a really great section to do those sort of things. I hope this has been helpful, guys. Oh, I wanted to tell you one more thing. So Bottom Line Bookkeeping, they also have a really great one. So you don't have to put it right at top. You can put it down here. So she has her fit and pricing guide, which I helped her create, right down here. So anyways, sorry, I jumped the gun, but guys, I hope you found this helpful. I do have a free resource for you today. If you want more, called 5 Simple Website Changes to Turn Visitors into Customers. So all links will be on my website. There's a link to that in the description in this video. So check that out, guys. And I hope this has been helpful. Have a good one.